Hello, everybody. This is for our week 6 vocabulary lesson. I'm going to pull up our words, and we have some longer ones this week, so I want to make sure that we understand exactly what they mean. Your first word is coincidence. It is a coincidence that Eric bumped into his friend Tom at the fair. If something is a coincidence, it means it wasn't planned. It just happened. I know every once in a while, maybe you and your best friend will wear the same shirt to school. You didn't plan it, it just happened. That would be a coincidence. Your next word is consequences. And we've talked about consequences at school before. The consequences of too much rain can be flooded roads and fields. All right, so a consequence is a result of something you do. So because it floated, the effect or the consequence was that this car got stuck in the flooded road. Your next word is consume. This kind of car will consume less fuel because it uses less gas than a larger car. All right, so when you consume something, you use it up. So maybe you were really hungry and you consumed 10 cookies. You ate them all up to give you more energy. All right, maybe your baby sister could only consume one cookie because she's smaller and doesn't eat as much. Your next word is converted. We converted the classroom into a science lab. Many of you right now have converted your home to a classroom. When you convert something, you change it into something else. Efficient. The efficient plumber got the job done quickly and easily. If you do something efficiently, that means you do it in a timely manner. You don't mess around, you don't put off your work, you come in, you do your job, you get it done right the first time. So when you are efficient, you make good use of your time to do something appropriately. Our next word is incredible. We saw an incredible thunderstorm. Okay, so if you couldn't hear it, it said that something that was incredible was hard or impossible to believe. So an incredible thunderstorm would be an amazing view. There would be lightning going everywhere. Your next vocabulary word is installed. The town installed new playground equipment in the park. So when you install something, you put it in. Maybe you got a new game for your computer. You install it on the computer so that you can play it, so that the next time you open up your computer, the game will already be there. This playground was put into the park. It was installed so that the kids can play on it. Our next vocabulary word is renewable. When my library card expired, the librarian told me it was renewable. So look at that word. We have a prefix, a root word, and a suffix. If the suffix is able, that means it's something you're able to do. The prefix, tells you you can do it again, and new is our root word. So renewable means to make new again. So she could come back in and her card expired, but they could enter in the new info and make her card usable again. It was renewable. All right, now we're back to the beginning with our vocabulary words. I want to go one more place to make sure that we fully understand what we're doing. see if I can find my right page, and here it is. All right, you should all be able to see this coming up on your paper. Name the most incredible thing you have seen an athlete do. Something that is incredible, that's amazing. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I like to watch the Olympics and I love the gymnastics. So I'm going to say the most incredible thing I have seen an athlete do is flip around on the uneven bars in gymnastics. I'm always amazed. I think it is incredible how they can spin their bodies around and do wonderful things there. The next one is consequences. Circle a consequence of not getting enough sleep at night. So let's think about it. If I don't sleep at night, will I have lots of energy or will I not have any energy? If I don't get sleep at night, you can ask my family, Mrs. Mack is dragging all day long. So a consequence of not getting enough sleep is that I do not have any energy to do what I need to do the next day. Oh, look at this. They talked about what I just talked about earlier. Renewable. Underline the word new in renewable. So I'm going to underline it right here. Circle the prefix re, which I'm going to circle right here, and draw a box around able, the suffix able. Okay, so what does renewable mean? We know that the suffix able tells us that it's able to be done. We also know that re means to do again. So renewable means to make new, means, sorry, let's go back here. Able to make new again. Number 4, efficient. Tom has a piano recital tomorrow. What would be an efficient use of his time? So let's think about it. He has a piano recital tomorrow. If he wants to do the best he can on his recital, what would be an efficient thing for him to do today to ensure that he does his best tomorrow? I'm going to say that Tom should practice today to make an efficient use. Sorry, boys and girls. Even teachers have to check sometime. Use of his time today. Tom should practice today to make an efficient use of his time today. Number 5, installed. What equipment would you like to see installed on your school playground? What is something you would like to see there permanently put into place? I would like to see a climbing gym put, let's go back and use a good vocabulary word, installed on the playground. That way all the kids could use it. Consume. Circle the thing below that consumes electricity. So think about it. I said consume was something you used up. Does a carrot use electricity? Does a lamp? Or does a rock? Well, I know that a carrot doesn't eat electricity and neither does a rock. So I'm going to say that a lamp consumes or uses up electricity to light. All right, the next one is coincidence. Beth and Nikki wore the same shirt on purpose. Tell why this is not a coincidence. Okay. It is not a coincidence because they planned to do it. Coincidences happen accidentally. You don't plan a coincidence. Your last word says draw, if the word is converted, and it says to draw a picture of what a milk carton would look like if you converted it into a vase. Now remember, no making fun of my artwork because I'm trying to do this with my fingers. So here is a milk carton. And we get the milk cartons at school that you drink your little milks in. And so it kind of looks like that. I would leave it open at the top and it says milk on the side. But instead of having my milk inside of it, I would have some flowers sticking out of the top. So I converted it from storing milk to holding flowers. I changed it from one thing into another. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that this helps you with your vocabulary words for this week. I will be back again next week with some new words for you. Take care, and I hope to see you soon.